Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering, can Kirk Cousins lead the Atlanta Falcons to a division title? Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Even though his tenure as an Atlanta Falcon has started off to a rocky start, you're talking about taking Penix in the draft at number 8, and everybody was shocked by that. Everybody, because you literally had every defender on the board. You had your choice of different quarterbacks. You had your choice of different running backs. I mean, wide receivers, everything, and you took a quarterback. So there's a lot of controversy surrounding the Atlanta Falcons. There's a lot of whispers. There's a lot of back channel talk, and reports are coming out that there could be friction possibly in the organization. Now, with that being said, can Kirk Cousins block that out and be a professional and get this team to where it needs to be? You think about the likes of Kyle Pitts. You think about the likes of Drake London. You think about the likes of Bijan Robinson, some of the most talented weapons, young weapons in the NFL. And you got to think, the Atlanta Falcons cupboard is not bare. When you think about the offensive line has gotten improved over this past draft and this offseason through free agency. You look at the defense. They spent a lot of time in the draft on defensive picks, and you think, the Atlanta Falcons have, a solid team. I think they're within the top 15 as far as overall team talent. So when you're thinking about the top 15 teams, I put the Atlanta Falcons in there. Now, the question is, will they be able to focus during the struggles? There's going to be struggles for all NFL teams at some point in time, but can you handle if Kirk Cousins struggles? Are they going to try to force Penix in? Is the fans going to make it tough for them to struggle? Is it going to be tough? Are you going to start hearing the whispers and start looking over your shoulder if you're Kirk Cousins? I think that Kirk is a professional. He's already got the contract, the guaranteed money for the first 2 years. So I think that from the standpoint, it shouldn't be that big of a factor. But I think that overall, you got to keep in mind the Atlanta Falcons have a history of collapsing. Not only have they collapsed in the Super Bowl, they've collapsed in playoff games, and they've also collapsed in regular season games. So in years that they've been picked to do stuff, we've seen times that they've struggled. And then they've had some of the best years when we didn't expect them to do anything. So I think it's going to be a tough go for the Falcons, but I think overall, when it's all said and done, they have their cards on the table. They have the best team in the NFC South, I believe, personally, on offense and defense as far as collective units. And I think that it's up to Kirk Cousins. We saw what he did with Minnesota with one of the best wide receivers in the league. So can he do that with slightly better weapons as far as overall on the team? Not saying that Justin Jefferson is less than any guy that they have, but the collective talent here is better than what he had in Minnesota. So I'm picking them to win the NFC South. I think Kirk Cousins can do it, and it's just a focus of the franchise. So all you NFL fans, all you Falcons fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus, and we'll see you on the very next episode.